Hey garden friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing a little bit of correcting the leggy of my cabbage and collards that I have planted about a week ago to date, and they have started to germinate. But as you know how sometimes when your seedlings are not getting the adequate lighting that it should be, and they become leggy, and I am going to correct that. And I thought that I wanted to bring you all along and show you how I will be correcting that process. So, but first I want to take you out in the garden just to show you what my plants that I have, my summer plants, are still looking like. Some are still thriving, some are still trying to produce, and at the same time as we are preparing for our fall and winter garden. So come along, y'all. All right, first let me show you the cantaloupe. Yes, cantaloupe. But guess what I have them in? I am trying to figure out a method to have these moved or taken out. I really don't want to take them out and transplant these because they are doing so good. And what I might do is, you see this blue container here. This is just where I have my amended soil. But what I plan on doing, this is just my thought of taking those and placing them in this container here. So, and keeping them in the green container that they are in, and just taking the whole green containers and placing them in here with soil on them, because I do not want to take them out of that green container because they're doing so well, and in hopes of me trying to get some cantaloupe, y'all. But that's just my theory. If you would just comment on a great method of the way that I can do this before I actually do this. By the time I air this video or put this video out, y'all just come on with those comments and give me tell me what would you actually do. But let me take you over to my eggplant. Well, to my my plants that are up on the top level here. All right, here go my eggplant, y'all. They are growing, still doing good, thriving. You see this little right here. I'm hoping that's a bell pepper. Not a bell pepper. Bell peppers on my mind. Eggplant. Because, baby, if these bell peppers come through, honey, you're talking about one excited gardener. Yes. I will be so excited. They are growing tall and just producing flowers, and it just fooling me. I hope it's fooling me. But I'm just hoping I get some eggplant, y'all. But my cherry tomatoes are thriving and doing good. They are still blooming. I am slowly harvesting bell pepper. Here I go again with these bell peppers, y'all. Tomatoes. I'm trying to get to them before the pests get to them. What few I have picked have had some holes in them, but you know, it was nothing that I could not manage. Here goes some more over here, and here go. Look at this. I don't know what that was, or it was something that was laying on it, a piece of dried leaf or something that was laying on. I don't think it was a pest. Okay, but yeah, here is this bell pepper here. You remember when I first transplanted this into this container, how sad it was looking? But baby, check it out now. Check it out now. Oh yeah. I just hope I get some more bell peppers. Yep, and here go another bell pepper here. It has shot up, just grown so tall, by as tall as these tomato plant here, y'all. I know it was not a good thing to place these in here with these cherry tomatoes, but hey, you live and you learn. But yeah, check it out, y'all. Growing tall. Here are some more bell peppers here that's in here with some cherry tomatoes as well. And they are thriving and doing good, growing tall. I added this other cherry tomato plant here that was off by itself in a container, and I finally planted it, and it has grown within a couple of days. All right, so we're gonna head out in the garden area. I want to forget about my ginger here, y'all. It is doing good. Yep. All right, y'all, check out this grapevine. I don't know if it's a grapevine or either a scuppling vine. You remember several videos back, it had started just in the center section over there, and here it is on the, it's growing on the perimeter of this fence now, y'all. Really don't know if we're gonna get any couplings or grapes from this yet, but just look at it, y'all. And this is the base of it here. See these 3 branches? But check out the vine, y'all. Yep, it is growing, growing, growing. Look how long it is. And you remember a couple of videos back as well when I thought that I damaged this lemon tree here. But guess what? It came back. Because at first, once I tried to trim it back, it died off. And this was it right here. But guess what? Over time, over some months, it's come back. So I really want it moved from right here. But after, going through what I went through, thinking I had damaged it, I'm just going to leave it be. All right, let me head on back over to the garden area. All right, first we're going to take a stop at these okra. And baby, they are growing, growing, growing. You hear me? Finally see some more okra that's trying to come up. And remember, these are the Clemson spineless okra. And remember this little plant here, the one that I took from in the garden and placed it in here. And it's doing good. It's thriving. Still see some okra here trying to come. And on this third one as well. Yep, they are doing good, y'all. This pepper, remember when I put these peppers in this container here, you remember they were not this tall. But look, peppers here, more leaves have grown. When when something had ate the leaves after I had placed them out in the open area there. But yeah, I think that was a good idea of me bringing them inside the garden. Cherry tomato still producing, trying to get some tomatoes. All right, pick up my other one here. It has grown taller than the container here. Here go a tomato that I am going to pull. There we go. There we go. All right, y'all. Here are my other peppers where we're assuming that it's a deer that has been eating these. that had ate the leaves when they were out there. But look, baby, they are coming back. The leaves are coming back, y'all. They have a pecan tree out here that are dropping pecans already, y'all. But yeah, my leaves are coming back. Yes, yes, yes. My bell pepper here, thriving and doing good. So another one. My sweet potato vine. It's growing. If I don't know, y'all. Pecans are all in there as well. Yep, everything seems to be doing good in these containers, and it just looks to me that, again, containers are the way to go. And I may be ordering some more containers and placing them out here in this area. My plan this time is to place um, weed barrier out here, get all this kind of up, or have it placed around those so I don't have to move them, but get weed barrier fabric out here and then place these containers on top of those. That's my goal, because I can't hike the weeds, y'all. I thought that I would be manage it a little better, but I see that that's a very ongoing task that I need to mask. Yeah. But y'all, let me get back up here and go ahead on and try to correct the legginess of the cabbages and collards. All right, y'all, I have did my correcting the leggy of my cabbage and collards that I seeded a week ago. All right, next I'm going to correct the leggy of the collards here. All right, on some of these I may have to add a few more containers. Um, yeah, add a few more containers like I did this cabbage here. All right, I do have some more seed starter mix here. I'm going to go ahead on and prep that. Let's see. All right, y'all, I'm going to attempt to up pot some of these. I know it's easier to just kind of lay it down, but they so fragile that I'm afraid that I may break the root. Like this one has two. You have to be really, really careful. All right, now what I'm gonna do is add some more seed starter mix on top of this. Press it down some, because you want to fill the soil up to the neck of the leaves. There we go. See that? Okay. All right, I'm going to place this one in here. All right, y'all, I'm going to finish with my repotting or correcting the leggy of my seedlings. Kind of got sidetracked there a little bit. I grabbed a few more containers because it looked like I'm going to need them. These I may have to keep in these containers here. Just got to work it down. Let me just go ahead on and get these done right here. Whew. The only thing I have left is extra are these here. And I don't want to mix these up. Hold on, y'all. Let me go over here and see what else I have right quick. Okay, I do have these. I didn't want to use these, but I may have to, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me try to get some more of these that I've taken out. Y'all, this seed starter mix, it has little rocks. I've seen some plastic and besides bark in them. So I would not recommend this. It says it's organic and it's good. You see what it's done to my seedlings. They all germinated. But as far as stuff in it that could hinder them growing or is in these or in these. Not gonna say that I won't purchase it again. Depends on what my pocket looks like. But I just wanted to inform you that it does have other fillers in it besides just, and you see why some people do their own, make their own. See? All right, y'all, I've done that one. Done two of them. And this is 3 plants here, y'all. And this one has a few in it. 4. All right. I'm gonna try to get these separated. Now, normally you would just do what I'm doing once they get a little bigger or get a few more leaves on them so you can handle them better. But in this case, I'm just being fast with it because once they start getting leggy and they continue to grow, they start drooping. You see how this one is beginning to droop over? So I'm just kind of moving a little quickly with this. All right, y'all. I am correcting the legginess of my seedlings. All right, y'all. These are my collards. So spending more time getting the sticks out of it. Y'all, I'm actually doing better than I thought I would with correcting this leggy. Kind of give myself a pat on the back. Okay, one more out of that. If y'all are not outside, if you're in my zone, zone 8B, you see it's kind of cloudy, but it's actually cool today. We got a good bit of rain through the night, late yesterday evening into the night and early morning, and somewhat throughout the day today. It feels like a fall, early fall has creeped in on us. Well, hold on, let me just make my hole first. All right. I broke that one. Well, that's okay. I got plenty more. You see where I broke the root? See if I can up pot one of these out of here. Get one of these that are kind of close together. See, I still have some root on these. See how long that root is? And this one. That's what you want to make sure that you're getting some roots. But like I said earlier, you usually do this at a later point. But in my case, I needed to move a little quick. All right, y'all, I am going to end this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that I gave a pretty decent lesson on correcting leggy of your seedlings. I will definitely keep you updated on how they are doing after I have corrected these. All right, y'all, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so at this time. And stay tuned for more gardening content. And I will see you all in my next one.